Hi guys, welcome back to my channel after a long time that I haven't posted. And I usually give excuses onto why I don't post, but this time it actually is reasonable and it makes sense. So for the month of December, I had a couple videos planned to be uploaded, and in a previous video I mentioned that I was going to be doing another giveaway, but then I got admitted to an intense partial therapy program, and that lasted about 3 weeks. So that took up from the morning to the evening, but now I got discharged a couple days ago, so I will be able to go back to at least posting one video monthly. Anyway, I have two packages that I received a while ago. I think one of these I received like end of November, and it's just been sitting there. And I specifically bought this for the Christmas giveaway. So some of the volumes in this haul were for the Christmas giveaway, but I still will be doing that giveaway, by the way. Let's just get started. I have two packages like I previously mentioned. Start with a smaller one first, as that makes the most sense to me. So let's just go ahead and open it. That worked. I usually miserably fail at cutting boxes. If you watched any of my other videos, I am really bad, but I did it. I did it this time. Flyer promoting this movie, anime, video game. Could really not tell you what it is. There's a synopsis if you want to read it. I will read it later, not now though. So this is Jujutsu Kaisen. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you might know that I bought the entire series, and so I've been receiving a lot of them. So I apologize for how much of this series you guys have been having to see. I am very excited to have received this volume. Everyone knows this cover. It's like iconic and it's really cool and pretty, and I just think it looks really cool. I won't flip through it because there's going to be a lot of spoilers, but here are the first couple pages to it. I think this is the last one that I was waiting for. With that number 4, I complete 1 through 10. So now let's get on to the larger package. This box has been laying just sitting there for weeks. I've been so tempted to open without filming, but you know, here we are. These are some pretty popular series in here that I've been procrastinating on checking out because they just haven't been my top priority, but in my collection as of right now, I have mainly all my favorite series or my top priority series. So planning on doing a manga collection video soon. I haven't done one simply for the fact that I'm just way too lazy to do it. And I don't know how I want to do it, if I just want to show the series or give a quick little recap and a little bit of my thoughts. Anyway, let's just get back to the box. Are these notepads? This is the little notepad. That's actually pretty cool. Right Stuff coming in with the good freebies. Yes, but these are just extras from Right Stuff, but I was looking at them. And they're from the Post-it brand, like the official sticky note brand. Right Stuff is giving out bougie extras. You know, you gotta give props to Right Stuff. So let's go ahead and start. Spy Family. I'm so excited for this. Here is volume 6 of Spy Family. Very excited to continue the series. One of my top favorites. The hype for it has definitely died. It used to be super popular in the manga community. When I first started my channel, which was back in January, there was a giant Spy Family craze for like 2-3 months. It died down after like volume 3. I don't know if a lot of people dropped it or it just lost its popularity. But it's getting an anime adaptation, so I'm very excited for that. I think it's for 2022, and I don't think there's a date announced. But I'm very excited for the anime adaptation to come out, and I'm very excited to read this volume and just continue the series since this is one of my top favorites. Here is the box once again, and let's just pull out the next volume. I think this is the only one to this series that I ordered. And this is Sue and Tai-chan, which obviously is another cat manga. Hi everyone. The lighting has changed because, like I mentioned, or maybe didn't mention, my camera died, so here we are on a different day. I remember distinctly that I was talking about this one because it was cats and I love cats. I don't remember I finished saying this. Basically it's another cat series. I ordered basically the whole thing. The rest just hasn't come in yet. Just gonna give you a quick recap of what I probably said last time. I love cat series. It's all in color. Honestly, the best thing ever. Yeah, I could not tell you what this series is about. It's probably just about a cat, not gonna lie. I'm sure it's going to be a very lighthearted slice of life. I'm sure I'll enjoy the series and I'll give you guys my thoughts. I've always said I'll give you my thoughts on the series and then I never do because I'm trash at filming those, like what I read this month. So I gotta work on that. So here we have it, and I don't feel like lifting up my tripod so you guys can see it better. So I think this is what we're gonna have to deal with. Actually, no, my hands look weird. Anyways, let's get back to the box. And the next series is Those Not So Sweet Boys, which is a shoujo, which if you've watched any of my videos, I despise shoujo with my entire life. I really don't like it. And this isn't even one of those things where it's like, this shoujo's pretty good. No, I feel like I'm gonna hate this series because it's a love triangle. But I didn't want this series, my sibling did, so here it is. Those Not So Sweet Boys, all I know is that it's a love triangle series. And here we have volumes 2 and 4, which were the only ones that were in stock. This series was also on sale. I'm not sure if it's still on sale. It might not be anymore. I'm pretty sure the holiday sale has most likely ended by now, but Right Stuff has sales all year long. They send emails and stuff, but like honestly turn off those email notifications because you will end up buying way too much. I'm pretty sure it's just your basic shoujo love story and it's made by the same creator of Wolf Boy Is Mine, but the art looks nice, I can say that. The only reason I don't like shoujos is because I hate anything that has to do with love or like crushes and stuff. I find it cringy, especially in the way shoujos are done. I feel like it's very cliche. I'll probably end up reading it either way. I'll just hate it throughout. That's what usually happens. Is that a corgi? Just admire it for a little. I'm gonna read the series just because of the corgi. That is Those Not So Sweet Boys, which is your pretty typical shoujo. That is Those Not So Sweet Boys. And you guys got to hear me rant about how much I despise shoujo as well, so you're welcome. And the next series we have is A Man and His Cat Volume 4, which is the latest volume that came out. Okay, so as of now, the clip where I unboxed the first 3 volumes has not been uploaded. A Man and His Cat is just an amazing series. I've read volumes 1 and 2 by now. I've not gone around to reading volume 3. It is a lighthearted series, but it also does have some more serious moments, and it actually dove into more heavier topics than I expected it to. It's definitely nothing super like deep or anything, but it is kind of like on the sappy side, I could say. Overall, lighthearted, nice series. Basically revolves around this man, which wife passed away recently. The man adopted the cat and they kind of both ended up just saving each other, and the cat was actually unwanted and had been at the pet store for a really long time since he was considered ugly, which is like super rude, but and then it just follows the man's life and their life together. It's a super cute, wholesome series. Like I said, would 100% recommend. I love the series. So here is the box once again, and we get to the most eventful volume simply because it's fat and chunky. Volume 3 of Inuyasha, which is a series I have not read and I don't plan on reading really, and I've never watched and I don't plan on watching. So you see, that might arise a question. Well, why did you buy this? And the answer is because they look nice. So my rules for collecting are very laid back. It's basically I just buy what I want to buy. So it looks nice, it's chunky, and I don't know. Maybe I'll get around to reading it when I collect the series. I just know that it's insanely long anime and it gets repetitive. I've heard that it's not that great and not really worth it, especially after like season 1. I'm not really a big fantasy person either, so I'm sure they'll look very nice on the shelf, and this is just the way I'm going to collect them, and I'm very happy with this. I've been wanting to collect this series for a while. Let's just move on to the next series. Here we have 3 more volumes, and I think they're all different. Okay. Here we have Beastars Volume 1. I am ready to defend myself right here and right now. I am not a furry. So I will say this plain here and right now. This is for the giveaway. I'm not judging you if you read it. This series is just not for me. It just truthfully disgusts me. The scenes that are drawn and animated of the animals together, if you know what I'm talking about. They're interesting. I just don't want to read or watch that, which is the reason I avoid this series. So here it is. I've heard so many good things about it. I know a lot of people just can't get into it as well. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a darker Zootopia. Yeah, so if you enjoy the series, good for you. Enjoy what you want. I don't care what you read. You read what you want to read. I'm gonna read what I want to read, and we're all gonna be good. I feel like I just won't get into the series, and another reason is that they're animals, and that just kind of does not sit right with me. I find it to be uncomfortable, not even like the sketchy, like weird, drawn out scenes, just them like walking and talking. I'm not a big fan of series with animals that can like talk and do stuff. So that is Beastars Volume 1. So I'm actually not going to bring in the box anymore since there's only 2 more series and I just don't feel like lifting up my tripod again. The next series that we have is Happiness, which is a vampire series. I know a lot of people compare it to Tokyo Ghoul, and this is by Shuzo Ushimi, which is a very popular mangaka to a lot of very popular and loved series. I know a lot of people also have really mixed feelings on this series. Some people really love it, others just don't. I've heard that it's like a knockoff version of Tokyo Ghoul. I think it has something to do with the main character getting bit by this like vampire girl and then he turns into a vampire. So this series actually does have colored pages, which is really nice. I love when series have colored pages since you kind of get to see how the mangaka would color it in. Unlike the anime, it's a whole different animation studio, so they have like a little bit of their own style. You get to see how kind of the mangaka would do it. But either way, the art style looks super nice and I'm excited to read it. I'm sure it's going to be a very fun, interesting series. I've heard a lot of mixed things, so I will give you my thoughts on what I think about it once I read it. I hope I enjoy it, and let's just get on to the last volume in this box. So the last series is Blue Flag, and here we have volume 1. This is a very popular series that actually I'm kind of late to this one. Was very popular a couple months back, but I just never ended up buying it. So from what I know, this is like a slice of life with some romance. And I'm actually not sure if this is a spoiler, but I think it's a love triangle. But I do know that the story revolves around these 2 main characters. I think the love story is between these 2 people. I don't know their names, but it mainly focuses on slice of life and is like a self-discovery coming to age series. This guy is like more shy and not as social, and he has like a really athletic best friend, and I'm pretty sure this girl finds interest in him and tries to get with him. I'm sure it's an amazing series. I heard it dives into really deep topics and it does really well with handling those and explaining those, and it's really good self-discovery with really good representation. So I am very excited to read this series and see what it's all about. I'm sure it's gonna be really good. I've heard nothing but good things with the series. There's very few series where you don't see mixed things. I've heard the cast and all the characters have really nice personalities and are really well thought out of, which is something you don't find that often in slice of life series. A lot of the time slice of life series will go off its main focus and kind of dive deeper into the romance. So finding a slice of life that is not centered on a romance is something that's a little bit harder to find. So those are actually all the volumes I have. I'm very excited to read these series, and I think the ones I'm most excited about are Blue Flag and A Man and His Cat. Also this one, just because of the cover and that it completes my Jujutsu Kaisen collection. I'm very, very happy about that. Also, like promised, I would show you guys me putting this one in to complete my collection because I'm very excited about that actually. Here you guys get a little sneak peek of my collection. Here is Jujutsu Kaisen, and then here is my Demon Slayer volumes, and I'll show you the shelf above it. I have some My Hero volumes, Moriarty the Patriot, Toraman Hanako-kun, Chainsaw Man, Bakuno, Spy Family, One Punch Man, Hinamatsuri, Mob Psycho, Ajin. I don't want to read the full name, After the Rain, ID Invaded, Attack on Titan, Platinum End, Blood on the Tracks, and then this is a random book that's just so they all stay up. Let's put this volume in its place. I've been waiting so long to finally complete my Jujutsu Kaisen collection. So there we have it, Jujutsu Kaisen volumes 1 through 10. I think right now there's more out. I also have 2 volumes 1, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with the second one, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, so I did not actually film a proper outro for this. This video was supposed to be a collective haul, but it would be way too long if I did that, so it ended up being just a regular manga haul. So I apologize for the horrible audio in this clip because I'm actually doing a voiceover and I'm doing it on a laptop, so automatically that's going to be horrible audio. So for the last time, I wanted to apologize for not posting, but after this video we will go back to consistently posting, which will probably mean a video every 2 weeks. So that is everything I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below any manga recommendations and any videos you would like to see me do, and that's pretty much it. Bye guys!